Hey Hardy, Miss Grillo here. I'm so glad you're here and joining me for another video of Math with Miss Grillo. So over the last week or so, we've worked on multiplication, we've worked on divisions, we've done a little bit of converting fractions with our cookie recipe. And so today we are going to dig a little bit deeper. We are going to be looking at multi-step problems, okay? So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to read through a problem, be able to chunk the problem into smaller sections, be able to create an equation and or a model for the problem, and then solve it. So I'm going to give you guys just 1 minute. If you want to go to page 14 in your packet for this week. So it's going to be an iReady math page. It's going to say page 14 down at the bottom, and it's going to say iReady on it. So it may not be page 14 in your packet, but it'll definitely have 14 at the bottom. If you need a little extra time to get there, please pause the video here and get it, and then resume the video when you are ready. As for now, I am going to begin. This is problem number 1 on that sheet, all right? So I want you to pause the video here, read it to yourselves, and then I am going to go ahead and read it out loud to you. All right, so if you haven't read it to yourself already, please pause the video now and do that. And if not, if you have, we will begin. All right, so this problem states, Tasha spends 25 minutes reading on Wednesday night. She spends 17 more minutes reading Thursday than she did on Wednesday. How many minutes did Tasha read Wednesday and Thursday night? All right, so this is a long paragraph. There are a lot of things going on in here. So the first step when solving a multi-step problem is to chunk it up. Break it down into smaller pieces of important information. So I am going to grab my marker. I want you to grab your pencil, and we're going to read through sentence by sentence, and we are going to break up the sentences if they have important information in them. All right, so here's our first sentence. Tasha spends 25 minutes reading on Wednesday night. All right, so is it important to know that she spends 25 minutes reading Wednesday night? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to slash right at the end of this sentence. Slash, put a chunk. I just do a nice dash because it helps me separate. All right, we're going to keep going. She spends 17 more minutes reading Thursday than she did Wednesday. Does that have important information in it? Yeah, 17 more minutes reading Thursday than she does Wednesday. So I'm going to put another chunk. All right, and then we have our question. How many minutes did Tasha read Wednesday and Thursday night? So that is our question. This is what we are trying to answer. All right, so take a second. What are we trying to figure out? What is our end goal? All right, do you know? We're trying to figure out the minutes Tasha read Wednesday and Thursday night. So, Wednesday and Thursday nights reading separately or together? Together, right? So, just as a reminder to figure out what question I'm answering, I'm going to write down here Wednesday, or I'm going to shorthand as wed, and Thursday, I'm going to shorthand Thursday. And then I'm going to write reading minutes. And if you want to write something like Wednesday and Thursday reading minutes together, feel free to do that. Just whatever can help you remember what we are trying to figure out or what question we are trying to answer. And in this case, it's the Wednesday and Thursday reading minutes together. All right, so by the end of this problem, I should be able to fill in that blank. How many minutes she read Wednesday and Thursday, all right? So now I'm going to move on and look back at my chunks. We've already dealt with the question, so we don't have to do that again. But my first chunk is Tasha spends 25 minutes reading on Wednesday night. So I'm already given a piece of information here. The amount that Tasha read on Wednesday. So you can do this one of two ways. I will show you both. But first off, we need to label it, right? Because this is Wednesday. And what do we know about Tasha on Wednesday? She read 25 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a bar model because I know that she read 25 minutes. All right? And that bar is going to represent 25 minutes. All right. Another thing you could do, instead of drawing the bar, you can just write that she read 25 minutes on Wednesday. All right, so now we're going to look at our Thursday, or our second sentence. Hopefully that gives us Thursday. She spends 17 what? More, underline, box, that more. 17 more minutes reading Thursday than she did Wednesday. All right, so if we have a word like more, that means that she read whatever she read on Wednesday, she also read on Thursday, plus in this case, 17 more, okay? So it's important that we go ahead and make our Thursday block. All right, so I'm going to label Thursday. And here's my question for you. Did she read at least 25 minutes on Thursday? Yeah. And how do we know that she read at least 25 minutes on Thursday? Because it says she spends 17 more minutes reading Thursday than she did Wednesday. So she had to at least read Wednesday's 25 minutes plus a little bit more. So for my Thursday slot, the first thing I'm going to have to do is represent our what? 25 minutes. So I'm going to make sure I draw my bar model and that it's even with Wednesday's 25 minutes. Notice that I did it in the orange because that was her Wednesday time. And now I'm going to take my blue from my Thursday and add how many more? 17 more minutes. All right. So I know 17 is smaller than 25, so my bar should be smaller than this orange one. And I'm going to label that 17 minutes. All right, so we know that on Wednesday, she read 25 minutes. But on Thursday, do we know how much she read? We know she read 25 minutes and another 17 minutes. But is there a way we can figure out what she read in total? Yep. We're going to have to add 25 plus 17. So over on the side here, you see I wrote the 25 minutes to represent Wednesday. Now I'm going to write 25 minutes plus 17 minutes to figure out how many minutes she read on Thursday. All right, so remember, whenever we are adding, we are starting in our ones place. Just going to go ahead and put the minutes down here. Just carry it down. And we'll start with our ones place. So we have 5 ones plus 7 ones. If you need help, you can count on your fingers, count in your head. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 minutes. Can I put 12 down here? Nope, because that is 2 place values and we only have 1. So we're going to take our ones place, leave it down here, and we're going to carry our 10. All right, next we have 2 tens plus 1 10. That is 3 tens. Plus 1 more 10 is 4 tens. That gives us a total of 42 minutes. So, how many total minutes did Tasha read on Thursday? 42 minutes. Very nice. All right, are we done there? We did an addition problem. No, we're not done? Very good. What question are we trying to answer? How many minutes did Tasha read Wednesday and Thursday night? We also put that down here, right? Wednesday and Thursday, reading minutes together. So, we have Wednesday. How much did she read Wednesday? 25 minutes. How much did she read Thursday? 42 minutes. If we want to figure out how much she read all together, what am I going to have to do? Very nice. I'm going to have to add 25 and 42. All right, so remember, whenever you are adding, you need to make sure you line up those place values. So right over here, I'm going to do 25. Then I'm going to do 42. And remember, we are in minutes. And we are going to do the exact same thing we did when we added over here. We're going to bring down our minutes because we know that we are in the same place, which is minutes. We're working with minutes. And then we can add together. So whenever we're adding, we start in our one spot. 5 ones plus 2 ones gives us 7. And I can put my 7 down there because it's 1 place value. And then we move over to our tens. 2 tens plus 4 tens gives us 6 tens. Very nice. So, 67 minutes. What does this number represent? How many minutes she read Wednesday and Thursday? Very nice. So, this 67 minutes goes and answers our question. Wednesday and Thursday reading minutes together, are 67 minutes. All right, if you would like a little bit of a challenge, think about the number 67. 67 minutes. How many hours does 67 minutes equal? How many hours and minutes does 67 minutes equal? I want you to go and try to figure that out on your worksheet paper. All right, I have walked you through the first multi-step problem that you have. Now it's up to you to go through and do the rest. Make sure that if you have any questions, comments, or concerns while you are working on these problems, that you leave it down in the comments below so that I can do my best to help you out. Thank you so much for joining with Math with Miss Grillo, and I hope you guys have an excellent day learning and doing some math. Bye, guys.